have one new message.
Hello? Hello? Hi? Junior manager here. So you're the new security guard, right? Yeah, it's great to finally have someone qualified for the job, you know? We had to, like, share the shift because, you know, someone has to be here during the night. But with you, now we have more energy to be here during the day. You see, we're probably going to be a lot busier from now on. You may have heard about the place called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, right? Yeah, they got shut down yesterday. I don't know why, though. Probably something like tax fraud or such, you know. I never really liked that place. I always had a bad feeling about it, you know. Their pizzas weren't even that good. Anyway, I think you're going to fit in really well here. The staff are really nice. We make sure to help each other out on everything. Like, when we close late in the evening, we all make sure that the floors and tables are properly cleaned and all the dishes has been washed before we get off of the day. Now, in order to save power, of course, all the lights will at night be turned off. But don't worry, we have a desk lamp in the office that you can use. If you open up the maintenance panel, you'll be able to view the restaurant through the security cameras. And the cameras all have a neat feature, which is night vision mode. These cameras were the cheapest we could get, so the night vision isn't that accurate, but it does retain the colors, which is good, I guess. You can toggle the night vision by activating the camera you're already on. And by the way, we have a security feature in the restaurant that limits how much power can be used after hours. This is mainly so that our electricity bill doesn't skyrocket during a night if somebody forgot to turn off something somewhere, you know. Now, your office is also the information area, which you can tell because of the window counter in front of you. There should be a button underneath the desk too. This is for the security door in front of your window. To your left and right are also two doors. These doors are a little stupid. You see, they require power to be closed. I think it was something about some computer somewhere always checking if they're closed or not. Or maybe it was a security feature, you know, in case the place goes dark. Like, if there was a power outage, you know, you would be stuck here. But the doors open up automatically if that happens. All three doors are power-driven, so basically don't use too much power. Otherwise the place will shut off completely. But don't worry. As I said, the doors will open up if that happens, so you won't be trapped. I think that was all for now. Yeah, good luck on your first night here. Don't fall asleep, and have a good night.
You have one new message.
Hi, hello. I'm the junior manager here at the restaurant. I'm supposed to walk you through the job as our new security guard. From your resume, I can tell that you're already a well-experienced guard. But, you know, it's protocol, so I have to walk you through the basics anyway. So, let's get started. We have security cameras all around the restaurant, and if you bring up the camera panel, you'll be able to view the feed from each camera by pressing the camera buttons on the minimap. Now, our lights are always off during the night. Obviously, because it'd be a waste of power to leave them on all night. So to actually see something on the cameras, you can activate the camera system's night vision mode. You activate night vision by clicking on the button of whatever camera you're currently viewing. So for example, say you want to see what's on camera 1. You bring up the camera panel, you click on the button that says Cam 01, and then to use night vision, you click on Cam 01 again. Once night vision is activated, you can click on any of the other cameras and view them with night vision as well. And you turn it off the same way you turn it on. Now, night vision takes more power than regular vision, so make sure you use it sparingly. Your first priority as a security guard here is to keep an eye on the animatronics. Those are really expensive machines, and we do not want them stolen. And you keep an eye on them through the cameras. We have quite a few animatronics here at Candy's. There's of course the cats Candy and Cindy, there's Chester the chimpanzee, there's the penguins, just lots I tell you. So, you also have 3 security doors in your office, each of which can be closed by pressing the door button by using These are here in case you're in some sort of danger, but personally I just use them to shut myself off from the world when I need a break. But don't let me be your role model on that one. You need to remember that closing these doors takes power, and the longer they're closed, the more power they drain. Now, I know that sounds kinda backwards, but you have to trust me on that one. I think it's something about the doors having an automatic fail-safe feature in case the power gets cut off. You know, so they open up if there's no more power. All I know for sure is that they do use more and more power the longer they're closed, so you don't want to keep them closed for too long at a time. Now, the reason I keep mentioning the power is because the restaurant uses a backup power generator at night, which only has a certain amount of juice in it. So anything from viewing the cameras to using the security doors takes power. You can see how much power you have left on the computer on the desk in front of you. Try not to run out of power. If you do though, you won't be stuck in the office since the doors will always open up anyway. Oh, and one last thing. The animatronics aren't completely turned off at night, so they might start walking around a bit. But just be careful not to let any of them into the office, cause we have stuff in there we don't want damaged or anything. Though, don't bother with the ticket booth door. They won't attempt to get in through there. That should be all. You'll hear from me again on your next shift. Have a good night.
You have one new message.
Hello? Hello? See? I told you you'd do just fine. Anyway, I thought I'd mention, we have this little, list of, problems, that we have observed with the animatronics over some time. It's nothing to be concerned about, but the animatronics do have a few minor glitches. Yeah. We're of course trying to get them fixed, but you should know some of them so you don't get nervous if you hear anything. Let me see. The animatronics sometimes start to walk around on their own. Sometimes in the morning we find them in the strangest places. So you may see them walking around while you're here. Let me see. Some of their sensors are a bit wonky. And in case the animatronics is experiencing violence towards a guest, the animatronic will try to seek out the cause and stop it. I have no idea how it decides to do that, but it doesn't seem to mind it with the children, though. It's weird. If there are children playing cops and robbers, and one of them gets shot, the animatronics don't really do anything out of the ordinary. Except after that day, the animatronics don't really seem to function properly around adults. Especially not around the staff. The animatronics seem to ignore you most of the time, unless you come near them. And they just turn their heads and look at you. Like, as if you just told a bad joke. I don't know, it's kind of creepy. But yeah, we kind of had an accident about a month ago. It seems to have, traumatized their systems or something like that. Anyway, we replaced the faulty animatronic with some brand new ones. Yeah, so he's stored way in the back until we can get someone to fix him. Anyway, if I were you, I'd keep the other ones at a distance and use the doors if you have to. That would be it for now. Have a good night.
I am the king of Five Nights at Freddy!
You have 1 new message.
Hey there. I put up a note today to gather some intel on the animatronics from the other employees. Just to get a list of the issues we've had with them. They've written down some stuff here for you, so let's see. Alright, so obviously the animatronics walk around at night, you know that by now. They try to get to places they shouldn't be. Yep. They act weird after dark. Yep. They don't like adults. I mean, I suppose. They always seem nice around children. Around us employees, they just kinda stare at you. I always thought they just had to be coded to interact with anyone other than children. But some of the other employees have felt threatened by them now and then. But I know that some of them are also superstitious morons. So who knows if they just became scared when the animatronic looked at them in the eyes or something. Anyway, one last thing on the list here. The last penguin interferes with the system. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. We have these penguin animatronics as waiters. They take people's orders and whatnot. We used to have 3 of them, but 2 of them broke down and haven't been fixed yet. I think they're referring to the 3rd penguin that still works, or, well, apparently doesn't quite work. So yeah, definitely don't let him into the office. His presence alone could probably destroy our systems. Well, that'll be it for now. I'll be sure to leave another message for your next shift.
Place! Where am I? Where am I? Where am
I? Hey there! Hi! How you doing, kitty cat?
You have 1 new message.
Hello? Looks like you're doing a fine job. I mean, you're still here. You're already, like, practically as good as the last guard we had. Except, of course, you know, got fired in the end. But, yeah, he kind of damaged one of the animatronics during his shift. I mean, you wouldn't do that, would you? No way. I guess he went a little crazy, you know, being alone in the dark each night. You know that character that the kids can draw on, you know, Blank, I think? Yeah, I always really liked that one. It's a brilliant concept. Yeah, his suit is made out of some special plastic stuff, I think, that the kids can come in and, you know, grab a crayon and start drawing on his head or his arms. Some of the others here think that he looks a bit scary after that whole security guard thing. We tried our best to fix him, but parts of him, like his left hand and the back of his head, are still missing. But the kids don't really seem to mind it, so it's not a major issue. Yeah. From what we can tell, his head got a real beating, so he might act a little strange. Like, he sometimes tried to get into the office through the window, and he even managed to crack the glass slightly once. Yeah, if he leaves the drawing room, just shut the window door so he doesn't break the glass. Those old ones couldn't really see glass very well. By the way, we're expecting more customers over the course of the next days, so next week we may need you on the day shift too, if you're up for it. Well anyway, have a good night.
You have 1 new message.
Still here, I see. Awesome job these last 2 nights. You're already way better than our previous night guard. He didn't even stand 2 nights before he brought a wrench to his shift and tried to destroy one of our animatronics. The animatronic in question is the blank character, the one in the drawing room on camera 11, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised he still works. And despite the holes and the fact that his left arm and the back of his head is missing, the kids still really like him. Anyway, ever since that day, Blank's been acting almost more strange than the other animatronics. Like, among other things, he seems to have developed this fascination with getting into the office through the ticket booth. And I guess he can't see the glass or something. So yeah, keep an eye on him. If you see him heading for the ticket booth, just shut the door in his face, and then he'll find something else to do, I guess. Oh, and by the way, ever since that new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed last week, we've been getting more and more customers during the day. So next week, if you're up for it, we could use you on the day shift. Think it over. We'll talk later.
You have 1 new message.
Hello? Just checking in, making sure you're A-okay. So remember that previous security guard I told you about? Yeah, so we got a call from the police today. Apparently he has gone missing. I guess he actually was a bit crazy. I remember, like, the day before his last night of the week, he asked me to be with him on his shift that night. He told me there was something he had to show me. I know, it sounds crazy, right? Although I declined, he still showed up for his shift, so... then of course, the next morning we found out that the blank character had been severely damaged, And then we checked the surveillance equipment. We found out that he had brought a wrench and completely smashed blank. He had also left the building in the middle of his shift after that. I mean, he must have, he was nowhere to be found the next morning. We couldn't contact him or anything. So the manager just fired him and sent him a pink slip, Anyway, I'll leave you to your work. Yeah, stay tight and we'll talk again tomorrow. Have a good night.
You have 1 new message.
Alright, so real quick, we had an old animatronic version of Candy, before we got these new shiny ones. Anyway, he was supposed to be out of commission ever since he was involved in this incident with a customer. An adult customer, luckily. Not a child. Not that the children aren't safe here, that's not what I... Anyway, our technician has tried to fix him up for some time, and he wants me to warn you that old Candy might start walking around as well. He should be in parts and service. That's camera 10, I believe. Keep a real good eye on him. He's quite big, so just be careful around him. That's all. Keep up on the good work. Oh, and I heard you took the day shift offer. Nice.
You have 2 new messages.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, sorry, I have a latte here. Anyway, I have one last thing to tell you. Alright, you've probably noticed that there is an extra door in the second party room, which is on camera 9, I think. It's not on the map. That's because it's really nothing special. It's like a storage room. We don't go in there much. Like, I haven't even been in there myself, you know. I just wanted to inform you that you don't need to worry about it, and that it's not a mistake, that it's not on the map or anything like that. Anyway, you've done a great job so far. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.
You have 2 new messages.
Hello again. So, the big boss man told me to inform you about our off-limit areas. I know that sounds kind of silly since you're supposed to be guarding the place, but the manager's adamant that we don't go where we're not supposed to be. He's mostly talking about the rooms that aren't on your little mini-map. And they aren't on the map because it apparently isn't any of your business. Or ours, for that sake. Like that extra room next to the part and service room. I believe you can see the door from camera 9. Ah, yes, thank you. Here, keep the change. Excuse the sound of my delicious latte. Anyway, the manager says it's just a storage room, but I've of course heard many stories from my superstitious colleagues. So it's either an extra kitchen, a staircase to a secret underground tunnel, or it's where he puts his bowling equipment because he doesn't want his wife to know he's still bowling. Of course, I don't believe it's anything special, to be honest. I overheard him talking about the room once. He mentioned something about some old, unused stuff. Maybe he's hiding a smile in there. Who knows? Yeah, sweetie, I'll handle that. Anyway, I am all out of time. See you next week.
Jag kom in en hel flock badvarsare. Jag sa för mig när jag började uppstannårs. Men de ska vi använda. Jag sa för lite. Och instannårs.
You have one new message.
Hello? You, do know that you don't have to be here today, right? Well, I guess you're just very committed to the job then. But anyway, you've done a great job this week, so now please take a break tomorrow, okay? Now, see you next week. Good night.
Hey, you're still here? I thought you wanted that transfer out of the night shift. Although, your shift isn't even tonight. Frank's supposed to be here. What did you do with Frank? Where is he? Oh well, I guess someone has to watch over the place tonight, so just stay put. And, keep watching the place, and don't break anything. This is not okay. You and I need to have a little talk next week, okay? Bye.
Darn it, I was doing well. I stuffed it. This blank's not moving again. Hey, look at this. See, when blank doesn't move, I really am stuffed. Going good. Alright, there's that. Alright, here we go again. Need a long one or else I'm not going to win this. Come on, I need a long one. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on! Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Come on, yes, keep going. Come on. Keep it going. Come on. Keep it going. Yes, keep it going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. No, stop. No, no, stopped. Oh, no, come on. Come on, please. Please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo! Yes! I did it! Woo! I actually wasn't thinking I was going to win that. See? 4 bars at 3 AM. Always win. Woo! Unbelievable. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So, you get a pink slip when you do because you're fired because you tampered with animatronics and had too much perfume. And it says I'm really disappointed in you. Yeah. Well, I'm really disappointed in you. Alright. The rat's just gone. I don't know where he is. He's just not appearing up. Nope. Okay. Nah. I've had better runs than that. Bummer. There he is. Oh, yeah. Man, in fact, he wasn't showing up, so that was really bad. Now, when did you get in? Lucky. I don't have power. Someone just got in. No. No, I don't even got to run out of power now. What's this? Oh, that's rubbish. Someone else is in here and they won't kill me. Okay, that was weird. Like, someone else was in here and it wouldn't kill me, so that was stupid. Oh, what the heck? What? How? How? I don't even get how. What? That? Oh my! What the? What? 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 How? It doesn't even make any sense. What? Excuse me. What? How? If I knew, guys. That makes no sense. I don't know when 5 AM started though. I don't know. I thought 5 AM started when I had 10%. Maybe it started less than that. But the thing is, someone got in. Not only did Penguin get in, someone else got in when I had 1% left, and they weren't killing me. And then Penguin shut the door for me to use the rest of the power. So Penguin actually saved me somehow, just because he maybe ran out of power, and then whoever came in just didn't want to kill me. Well, nobody wanted to kill me. Like, I had all my doors open. Well, I think so, but they just didn't want to kill me. What the heck? Anyway. Pink slip. Tampering with animatronics, make him super hard, potentially damaging the facility and or equipment, and too much perfume. And I'm really disappointed in you. Well, too bad, so sad. I don't even know. Look, depends. Again, it depends on when I made it to 5. I'm not sure, because I only saw it at 5. I saw it at 5 AM when I had like 10%. I'm like, oh yeah, I've done better than that. I've had 5 at 13% at 5 or something. So yeah, okay, wow. So that's it. I did it. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I still don't believe it. I'm just going because that was cheap. That was cheap. Like, Penguin got in and then everyone got in. Yeah, and again, Penguin was take my order to go away. No, actually, Penguin somewhat saved me because he was able to use the rest of the. He was able to use the power for me. Like, and I barely escaped blank as well at the end. That was the most luck-based RNG win at the end. Dumb. Anyway, Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in whatever I do next. If you haven't checked out my Super Mario 64 stuff, I hope you can check out that, because that's pretty much the only non-Five Nights at Freddy's stuff I've got.